Hey, it's Brian Mudd. This is my cheat sheet for Debate Day, the first one of 2012. It is Wednesday, listen to me. Wednesday, October the 3rd. All right, so here's the first thing. Consumer Reports. One hit on that first. Consumer Reports, which I really do believe is the single best resource out there analyzing products from any myriad of industries. They came out with their 2012 top products list, and there are more than 475 products reviewed. There's no way that can go through many of them. Can't even highlight the winners out of a lot of categories because it's subjective as to what category you want to hear about. Now, I will have some of that information that's on my physical cheat sheet, but here's what you do. I used to be a subscriber to the physical magazine, and then, when you would want to buy something, you'd go back and try to figure out how many magazine monthlies ago it was that it was in there, and you're flipping pages. What a pain in the butt. You can go through Consumer Reports a lot of different ways, but the single easiest way, and it's pretty cheap considering, is getting the subscription online. If you really want to utilize this product list, get access to all of their reviews, it's like $29 or $30 for the digital subscription. Don't do the magazines anymore because it is a pain unless you just enjoy flipping through and reading the magazine. Get the digital subscription, then anytime you can look it up. And I will tell you that for us, it's been enormously beneficial. The way that we go about buying products that we're not familiar with, we will go to Consumer Reports. We have a couple of rules. Buy American, buy local where possible. We'll see what the best rated American product in a given category is on Consumer Reports, and we buy it, and from a local company if possible. So that could be the way you go about it, but regardless, the digital subscription with Consumer Reports. If you're buying a washer, a dryer, a car, or something else, the $30 for the annual subscription will be more than made up for by the information you'll receive and being steered in direction of what's a good product and a good value. So anyway, my food for thought. The first debate tonight. First debate. So where do we stand right now? It is a far more important situation for these candidates heading into the debates in 2012 than it was for candidate Obama and John McCain in 2008. Reason being, the race was pretty much accounted for at that point. You see, at this stage, going into the first debate, Barack Obama had a 8-point lead over John McCain. In other words, John McCain would have had to pull a miracle out of his hat to really sway enough voters in the debates to be able to win the election. This time around, it's a completely different story. You've seen the polls continue to narrow up throughout the course of this week. Just last week, last Friday, President Obama had a greater than 4% lead in aggregate of the head-to-head polls over Mitt Romney. Today, it's under 3 points, which means that all you have to do is swing a couple of percent your way if you're Mitt Romney in this debate, and you're going somewhere. So this is certainly an important debate, probably the single most important debate we've had in, I don't know, the last 20 years or so. So one other thing I want you to look for politically. Aiken. A funny thing happened on the way to McCaskill running away with the election because of Aiken's stupid comment a couple months ago. Aiken, in the latest polling data, is now only 1 point behind Claire McCaskill in the Missouri Senate race. 45 for McCaskill, 44 for Aiken in an average of the polls. And with McCaskill being the incumbent, we know that most challengers end up picking up most of the undecided voters on Election Day. In other words, we're very close to Aiken being the favorite in that race once again. And this after everybody threw in on him, including people like Mitt Romney on the Republican side. Maybe a mea culpa there for the 2012 version of a macaca. It's a George Allen, Virginia reference from several years ago. Look, I got plenty of other information on my physical cheat sheet today that will entertain you, including information about real estate. We got the national real estate numbers for August that continue to show recovering real estate prices and shrinking inventories around the country. The average in August was a 5% price increase. Remember that just yesterday, a couple days ago, I gave you the information down the Treasury Coast. We've seen double-digit price increases year over year for the past 2 months, August and September. Palm Beach County, we saw a 12% increase in August, a 14.5% increase in September. So we continue to see that our gains are about double the national average, and you can expect that trend to continue to remain pretty strong as we get close to season. That is the cheat sheet for today. Enjoy yours, and we'll see you tomorrow.